When I see all these videos, each video will be different, somewhere, something. So we are discussing about this. I'll tell you 4 variations of this.
No, you were discussing about Indian research, monkey mind.
Monkey mind, okay. Somebody Westerners have done a research, says that there are around 50 to 60,000 random thoughts per day. 50 to 60,000 random thoughts per day. Conscious, subconscious, sleeping, dreaming, all inclusive. And brain is a part of the body which weighs 2% of the body weight, maybe 1.5 kg. Takes 20% of the body's energy, glucose and oxygen. See this. So thought is an energy. 20% of that means if I consume 1800 calories, at least 200 to 300 calories will be more burning at the level of mind. So that's why I request you to think less. Looking at mom worries about how Ganesh is going to work. It's a little bit worry, fear. Just live. Is it interesting? So holding like this, so one option is I want higher energies, hold like this. I want to increase my studies. I want to increase my some knowledge of this world. I want to drive a car or something like that. This world, this is a practice. I recommend this for children. Sitting like this before studies for about 5 minutes simply. Just simply sitting and think that your mind is coordinated, balancing. And whatever you read will be fruitful. You will absorb well, assimilate well. So by telling this, even if they don't believe God or anything, no problem. It is, I am putting a thought, suggestion to their mind that okay, just holding like this, it makes me read well. So they are putting that thought and then reading, they will study well. So holding down is for the material world, this world's energy. I want to gain much of material knowledge, so this is. Okay, 2 variations. Hold like this, hand again, interlock like this. See Buddha sitting like this.
Doesn't matter which hand is below.
Right hand on the top, usually for the men. Left hand top, usually from the female. This is comparing the physical plane. But any hand is okay because each one of us are man and male and female in our inner being. Feminine and masculine natures are there. So this duality will be there. So each one person, even though physically there is a female or male discretion, at the level of subtle energy there is no discretion. So holding like this is a Dhyana Mudra. This is called as Dhyana Mudra. Dhyana is a meditative mudra. Dhyana. So Lord Shiva sitting like this, you can see, meditating. Or Buddha sitting one hand like this or one hand like this. Or we'll see Buddha doing the same. So it means Dhyana Mudra. It increases the connectivity of physical dimension to the higher dimension more easily and increases your meditative power. Reduces number of thoughts for the mind, mental plane. Easy. You just see that I told 2 variations of this. 3. Dhyana Mudra, meditative mudra. 4 is hold Dhyana Mudra, mudra of knowledge and meditate is double. Dhyana, Jnana Mudra. 2 in 1. Dhyana means focusing. Jnana. Jya or J, no problem. Or Jnana. Buddha was a scientist which appeals for the modern world that says no God. So he is coming to you, secret society. Started by him. He was the first missionary of the world before Christian missionaries who took Indian philosophy without accepting actual Vedic philosophy. He was a revolutionist. He did not agree what it was written. He says there can be something different also. I agree following religion is one path. I don't agree, I follow my own path is the second path. The follower of Buddha is a Buddhist we call, but usually all the religious people there is no religion. Subtle element. Okay? So Buddha says no extremes. Don't go to the extremes spirituality, don't go to the extremes of enjoying the world, being into the world. Not be too much here, not be too much here. So this one I'll keep it, not too much of this, just mind the senses, not too much. It's okay, good, no problem. It's this lower part, it's like a CD. What do you call this?
Ladder.
Ladder. So lower ladder, higher ladder. Both are truth. Lower truth, higher truth. It is not this is false and this is true. No. This is false if I think of this. Relatively real, absolutely real. Absolute reality, relative reality. So he says balance the both worlds, not extremes of spirit, not extremes of a material world. He says follow the middle path. It's the best path for all of us. Because we want to live in this world, not to just go out and sit in some forest and try to meditate and find out God. So this is the mudra. Downward facing for the material world, upward facing for the spiritual world. So holding like this is a Bodhi Sattva Mudra. Bodhi means Buddha or enlightened one. Sattva means essence. The essence of the enlightened one is a combination of material and the spiritual world. So this is best for all of us. You don't need to renounce anything. I'm eating non-veg, no problem, absolutely. It's your culture upbringing. You don't need to follow Indian philosophy as such. Okay, be pure vegetarian because your expansion, your awareness will be expanded. No need. So we're somewhere. All of us don't need to be here. It cannot be possible. And all the people who are eating vegetarian food cannot be here. Two examples. Hitler was a pure vegetarian. Hitler was a pure vegetarian. So see the statement behind it. And Mother Teresa was a non-vegetarian. So what you do with that eating is also alters the consciousness, but you choose your free will to use it in the direction where you are comfortable. So Mother Teresa, what she has done for the people, you will feel. Being a non-vegetarian, so there is nothing discretion that I should be like this only. So that will become path of yes. So you are free to do path of yes, path of no. I want to drink wine, absolutely no problem. Drinking wine, smoking and other having some drugs is nothing but I am desperately trying to reduce my number of thoughts to nil. Meditation also does the same. When I smoke, at that time of smoke, my contact of this cigarettes, smoke, even holding the cigarette style and everything, will create a union of my senses and the object. Object, senses together. At that point of time, no thoughts. This is what you want to achieve.
Meditation.
So all the happiness is nothing but no thoughts. You observe yourself. All the happiness of the world. Okay, when I buy this car, I'm very happy. When I got married, I was so much exciting that I was very happy. It is nothing but you are telling the object, I love you so much, and without you I cannot live. The same object, this object is so much good that without this I cannot live. But actually what you have done, using this object, you unraveled your inner energies to the extent that you are dependent on the object. That's the problem of all the modern world. You see? So where were we? I forgot.
Here.
Bodhisattva mantra. So balance of the material and the spirit world. So you can choose. It should be very gentle, not too tight, not too loose. It should be in between where you can feel that. It can be done by usual practice of this. You simply rotate fingertip, and if you feel something little tingling sensations, so that touch would be better. Not too much of, not too less. Good. Any questions till now?
Is it better to hold in front of your solar plexus or better in front of your belly button?
Choose, you can choose. So holding in front of your chest is better because it balances lower three and upper three. Holding in front of chest is better. So it's a balancing point. If you see a chakra, chakra is nothing but again subtle energies of the depth of being at this somewhere this level. So all the purpose of yoga is connecting individual consciousness to higher consciousness, make the body fit by asanas, control the mind by using breathing technique, do the kriyas cleansing by different vomiting, putting water on this and purgating and holding inner mudra, lock this, lock this. What you are doing is you are grabbing all the energies of the hand and also saying, when you are holding a mudra, you tend to dissipate energy by hand, mouth, seeing, hearing and feet. So by holding the mudras, you are recirculating back that subtle energy back to your body. So you feel energized. So it is a charging of the battery. So ultimate purpose is withdraw all the battery energies which is going out in the form of worries, in the form of getting too much of attached, in the form of anger. It's going, some energy is going out. So spiritual world, both love and hate is same. Something is going out of you which is creating problem for you is a hate. Which is creating happiness for you is a love. True love is once you give it should increase. So that should be the pure true love. Somebody if at all you are searching for. When you love somebody, you let go free. You are not possessive. I don't hold on to this person because I feel comfortable. It is a small dimension. So you let go. If it is yours, it will be yours. If it is not yours, it is not yours. So holding like this, you can use some mantras also. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, or any mantras you want to use, you can use. So I will not use now because it's will not use. Or if you wish to use, you can use. Time is still
Okay, is anyone has to leave?
In a few minutes.
Other than her?
But I will just sneak out. Sorry.
It's okay, you can hit
Yeah. Around 12:15.
it. We have 20 minutes.
No, we got to get
20 minutes is still more time.
Yeah.
So all purpose is Kundalini activation, mudras, doing asanas, everything is I want to take all the energy within me and channelize that energy from the lower part of the body towards the upper part and then exit or through the things if you are dying or something like that. If not, open all the doors of this and make it empty so much that higher energies will draw into you. So that's all purpose of yoga. Okay. We'll stop at this. In one question I'll take and we'll go fast with learning of different mudras and what it helps for. We'll not practice any of them. Okay. Holding like this, balancing of vayu and air, fire. For stomach problems, there is one, and bend it down, press it down and keep your thumb on it. So this mudra gesture is for the people of having air imbalance, excess of burping, excess of flatulence or a gas passing down, or you don't feel food is getting digested properly and you feel uncomfortable. If you eat some more protein foods, some soya or groundnuts or something, you feel more gas. So for those people it is helpful. Okay. 20 minutes will learn at least 10 mudras. So, okay. So what I do, two techniques. With this you can do a breathing, 4 seconds, or breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, you can do that. Or imagine that element of air which is getting balance from the outside world and inside world, and with this balance it is correcting itself. Outside 5 elements, inside 5 elements, balance and correcting. So you can sit and visualize air of the world and the inside air of my body is in sync with each other, and if at all anything is excess in my body, it is going out, and anything less in my body, it is coming out in from the nature, and both nature and me are in sync and it is balanced. So like this, each meditation you can design. So each mudra, when I go very fast, you remember to each mudra I can do breathing, different breathing techniques. Each mudra I can do a meditation. Alright. So second in this context, I hold like this. So your secret society.
Is it the same or it's like the
Same. Say this is a space dimension is reduced and it is like a zero. Again this is zero. Zero means no religion, nothing, no world, no boundaries. There is a vision of that at the back of your mind which is in tune with higher consciousness energy. And fire is there and space. So we want to make it one space, secret society. Okay. So it means Shunya Mudra. Shunya Mudra is a zero. Take this out also. Shunya Mudra. Zero. Zero means nothing. So holding like this will help the joint spaces, ear and emotions. Space element of the body. Joint spaces, chest space and mind space. So it will help those areas. If somebody is having less of hearing, can help the ears space. Ear problems helps the ears. Back of your throat, pharyngeal allergy issues, nose, nasal allergy, pharyngeal allergy will help. Somebody smoking more helps. Space.
Joint emotional.
Joint emotions, ear. And connecting inner nothingness to the universal nothingness of a Tao, path of no, where you connect your mind to the higher universal energies and you feel nothing, this emptiness. All this empty will be filled by higher God or energy or whatever you call. So this helps